Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video is going to be on my home kit rankings for the upcoming SPFL 2025-26 season. And just to kick straight off, number 12 is definitely Kilmarnock. Now, this kit is just, it's too bland. They've went for something new, just blue and white. The badge in the middle is different than what it usually is. I just don't think anything in this kit really works. The collar is okay, it's not too bad, but the rest of the kit is just awful, to be honest. And there's not really much else to say about it. But number 11 is Livingston. Livingston's kit this season is also just, for starters, the collar is terrible. It's like half up the neck and half not going down, and just doesn't look proper. The badge, I don't know why they changed the badge at all. I don't like the new Livingston badge in the slightest either. The kit is just bland, the collar is terrible, the badge is terrible, and it's just really shocking, to be honest. Considering it's the first season back up since the year before. Anyway, on to the next place is Hibs. Now this kit, there's not really too much to say about this. It just kind of looks like a typical classic, just boring Hibs kit. The sponsor in the middle looks faded. I don't know if it's meant to be like that or it's just that picture, and if it is meant to be like that, I have no idea why, because it just makes the kit even look more bland, and it just looks extremely boring, bland, and just, as I said, there's not really much to say about that kit. It's just boring. Right, on to the next one is number 9, and is Hearts. Now, I believe Hearts were with a different sponsor last season, so I think this is the first year they went to Hummel. I remember when Rangers were with Hummel, I didn't like any of the kits that they were producing then. And this kit is not really much of an improvement of last season, to be honest. It's worse than last season, I would say. It's kind of similar in ways to the Hibs kit. It's just a very boring, typical what you would picture Hearts wearing as a home kit. There's not real imagination. The shoulders is just only got the wee bits because it's to do with Hummel. Don't like the sponsor. Don't like the. It's nothing I do actually like about the shirt. It's just boring, identical to the Hibs kit, to be honest with you. And number 8 is Falkirk. Now this kit, there's a couple of things I do and don't like about this kit. For starters, I do like the collar. I like the red, and I believe kind of looks like darkish blue, maybe. Darkish blue grey at the top of the collar. I like that, and I've always liked badges in middle of kits. That is something I can appreciate because it reminds me of like classic retro kits, which I really like. So I really do like the badge in the middle. O'Neill's at the above the Falkirk badge actually isn't the worst. It's not good, but it's not the worst. But what the heck is to do with crunchycarrots.co.uk? Who in their right mind would want them to be sponsoring their club and not even just sponsor them, have it on their home kit? So overall, it's definitely an 8th rank, as the actual shirt alone isn't too bad. The shoulders, the collar, the badge in the middle is good, but you can't give it a higher rating than 8 if it's got the sponsors crunchy carrots and 25% at the top has a big massive chunk bitten off a carrot. Right, number 7 is St Mirren. Now, I've went a few different ways with this kit. When I first seen it, I thought I really don't like it. After a couple of times looking at it, it's grown on me a bit more, which is why it's not in the top 6, but it's there. Right, about this kit, it's the typical white and black. The sponsor in the middle looks nice. It kind of goes with the black and the white. It's just all goes. The colours go with each other, and kind of fade into each other. Colours a wee bit boring. The actual pattern when you look at the black is kind of a believe it's got St Mirren actual, maybe the badge or other parts of St Mirren club actually engraved into the black bits, and it does look cool the more you see it. You might not like it when you first see it, but the more you see it, it does kind of grow on you a bit when you look in more detail. Number 6 is Motherwell. Now, this kit is not the best. Now, I've gave it number 6 only because there's nothing I really hate about it compared to other ones. There's been other ones, but every other one I've hated something about it. The Hibs Hearts, Bowden, Livingston, Collar, Kelly, everything about it, Falkirk, Carrot, St Mirren. I didn't really like it, and I did, so that's why I couldn't put it 6. But it's a bit boring. The colour's not too bad. The colours are okay. Overall, it's a very average kit, and it's just barely scraping by the number 6 spot. To be honest, I would swap the St Mirren and Motherwell now that I'm thinking about it, but it's too late now. So it's made the top 6 ranking. And on to the next one. Now number 5, Celtic. Now I'm a Rangers fan, as I've said multiple times on my videos, but if I was a Celtic fan, I would like this kit. The tartan engraved in the green is a nice addition. The black on the arms and the neck / going down the shoulders is pretty decent. I would say it's not exceptional, but it's definitely not bad anyway compared to the other kits we've seen. So if I was a Celtic fan, I would like this kit because the tartan and the green bit is nice. Moving on is number 4, and that is Aberdeen. Now, I've watched a couple of kit reviews on YouTube, and people have been heavy slating this kit. Now, I actually really like this kit, for the reason being, red's my favourite colour. I like the colour. I like it's got a wee button, and it's pretty simple, vibrant, and yeah, I just think it's a nice kit. I would say the only part I would agree with is I wouldn't really say it's a football kit in ways. It kind of more looks like a kind of golfy, just wear about polo shirt, which I do like. But as a football kit, it's not really there. But as an actual shirt, I would definitely wear it. So it's why it's made the top 4. Now number 3 is my team, Rangers. Now I really like this kit. I really like the collar, especially collar, is the main thing for me, which gives it the top 3. Umbro, I actually kind of like Umbro compared to what we've had recently. Who do we have previously? Castor, and then I believe it's also Hubble maybe. And I really didn't like that badge at all. But the Umbro, it reminds me of like old retro kits. The Umbro going along with the collar looks nice. It's a wee bit boring bar the collar and that, but that's why it's not made the top 2 and it's the 3rd place team, because I do like this kit compared to the others, which has been parts that I've not really liked. There's nothing I can really complain about this kit, otherwise it's a tiny bit boring, and I don't like the Unibet sponsor in the middle. See, Carew just went and had a takeover by the 49ers. See if that was Red Bull in the middle, this kit would be number 1 ranked, and then it would be perfect. But the Unibet brings it down to a 3rd ranked kit. Now, number 2, I was torn between these 2 clubs, but it's Dundee. Not Dundee United, Dundee. This kit is very nice. I really like this kit. I see if the colours were a tiny bit different. I don't really like the kind of darkish bluey grey colour. I'm not too keen on that compared to other blues or greys. I would think this kit would be amazing. But I love the badge in the middle. I love the everything about it. The red stripe down the middle, the white, the design into the grey bit is like I believe it's maybe the Dundee badge that I'm looking at it, or Dundee FC, something like that. Anyway, I think it looks really nice. The collar is their colours, red, white, and like I always get confused about Dundee kicks. Is that blue? It looks kind of bluish grey to me, so I'm not gonna say either or, but I believe it's blue. So red, white, and blue, and their type of blue. I really do like this kit. But number 1 is Dundee United. Now I really like this kit because the orange is very vibrant and it's not a dull orange. I really do like orange as a colour, but I don't like dull orange. The black goes very well with the orange. And the black, it's got very nice, and it's kind of hard to explain how it looks. It's got good details in the actual stripes going down it. If you look very closely, it's like the centre of the Dundee badge, I believe, that's going down that. Now, the reason why it's number one is I just think it's a very solid, can't really complain about anything, and it's a very nice colours. Now, the Dundee kit, I believe, is actually better than this overall as a kit, but colours wise, I couldn't give it first place because I don't like that darkish blue grey colour, because it's not dark blue. It's like, it's a very weird colour to describe, to be honest, and I don't really like that colour, to be honest. This is why Dundee United gets the first ranked spot. So well done, Dundee United, and thank you for watching, guys.